Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for August 17th, 2016. As you can see, it's about 12 minutes before the close. Today was all about the market hitting resistance over at these tree lines over here, as you see, and now trying to form some kind of bear wedge. So right now, as we come into the last 11 minutes, the ES is down all of 7 points. NASDAQ down 1750, Russell down about 770. Russell has been down at most about 10 points today. It's been in a relatively tight range. You have the bonds down all of 17. Bonds are going to be the big story the next week or two. And that, I think, really the theme for the rest of the year. I think that a lot of the measure of the bond rally is going to tell, bond sell-off is going to affect our market. And the ES is another major indexes all over the world for the next 6 months. In the Simpler Stocks Premium, we're going to go into exactly what projections I think. Gold today up all of 520. Crude oil up 87 cents. Transport's up a bit, up 9. Trying to play some catch up. Advanced decline all day has been down about 900. More declines than advancers. Yeah, the SPX down all of 8 points. German market down a little. Chinese market calming down a little after a massive rally the last week. And you have in here the dollar sharply down in here. And you have commodities, sort of a mixed bag in here. So the whole idea in here is that where do you go from here? Well, number one in here, we're going to talk about this specifically in Simpler Stock Premium. Those are the kind of things you get in there, but I'll give you a little taste. We've been showing for days this chart right here. The whole idea is the more times that you connect the dots, the more significant. The problem with this on the ES, and I'll just give you a taste of what we talk about, is every time we've had these sell-offs on a 78-minute chart, we've had oversold conditions. Instead of us forming some little bear flag, we just run straight up the bear's throats and go to new highs. This time, we have enough discernible trend line that all we're going to do is have a weak rally up to these levels. That's what we're going to watch in this area because we're getting that oversold area again. We'll see what happens the next couple of days in here. Tonight is my option class in here, and we're going to be going over unusual option activity. First thing I'm going to show you is this. I have a class, unusual options activity in here. And what we're doing in here is I know there have been a lot of pundits all over the internet that talk about how to use unusual option activity. Very few that use it the way I use it and how I combine it with a lot of other factors. So that's tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. Central, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, and then we have live trading the last 3 hours on Friday, which is great. There was a ton of money to be made last Friday on the last 3 hours. I hate only getting on for 30 minutes or 45 minutes during the day. I love being on that long because it takes that long for a lot of trades to develop. So I'm very excited about that. The reason I'm showing you this first is because of this. This is what you get with your Simpler Stocks Premium account. For $7 30-day trial, you can get the chat room where I'm on from 9 to 10 in the morning. And sometimes come in at the end if I see some unusual stuff. Premium videos, like I said, a lot more in-depth than what you're hearing now. Then you have the email alerts. The reason I'm mentioning the unusual options first is I show a lot of stock trades and chart ideas every night, a lot of index and futures charts, but see this unusual option activity? A lot of that is from what I teach in the class tonight. The last 13 have worked pretty darn well. Go through them. One after the other is just kicked butt in here. So sorry to use that language, but they've worked wonderfully. So if you get a chance to sign up for us, I'm telling you, not only will you learn in here, but I think I'll give you some trade ideas you'll really enjoy. So everybody have a great night. I will talk to you tomorrow.